inches. They run the football. Great blocking. Nice juke move. Bounces to the outside. He's got a couple of defenders to beat, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Gotta look into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
He's setting up blitz. Pressure's getting there. Shoots one down the field. Last time this pays off, and it pays off again. A touchdown down the field, 68 yards. As Jubal still on his feet, and he gets in the end zone for a touchdown. What a run by Trey.
Oh boy, big space, and there goes Benedito. Sideline, he's not gonna be caught. 10-5 touchdown, Red Dragons. It's opening up here, baby.
2nd and 8. Jackson getting loose, throwing while on the move. Got a guy wide open, and it's going to be a touchdown. Oh my God, what a throw. Only Jabri Jackson with the capability. What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty, and we are here once again with RFL action. We've got the Sacramento Miners hosting the San Antonio Dreadnoughts, 3-0 versus 1-2. Miners looking to try to bounce back their 2 losses that they've suffered. Well, the last big loss that they suffered was a big one to the Bisons 2 weeks ago, 45-10. Kind of got close, almost pulling off an upset victory over the Cougars, falling just short by a point, 26-27. And now here they are getting tested again, this time at home against the San Antonio Dreadnoughts, an undefeated team, 3-0 with the hot Matt Jones. And these guys are going to be definitely a tough unit to beat. If you don't know already, my name is Smitty, RFL Commissioner, play-by-play commentator of the RFL. Glad to be calling this game here for you guys. We got Javonte Gilliam, the key spotlight player to look out for. 3 rushing touchdowns last week in their victory. Only had 65 yards, but Matt Jones, hey, he was picking those yards up as well on the ground. And I just cannot wait to see how this game's going to turn out. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League. And we're about to get out onto the field after paying some bills. Let's do it. Ball on the tee. Dreadnoughts kicking it off to the Miners. And it's game day. As this one will go in the back of the end zone. No return here as a knee will be taken. The offense going to get started at the 25. And out comes, as they like to call him, Bumley, but his actual name, Chumley. 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on the season. 833 passing yards. Well, let's see if he cannot live up to that name here today. Guys still like to call him that even when he is successful, but he'll line up here under center, single back formation. In the first play, they'll look to pass against this Dreadnoughts defense, and that's going to be sailed out of bounds. Incomplete, felt the pressure coming. They'll come out now in the strong eye. Play action counter, and he's going to be sacked on the play. Absolutely shut down. Eric Friedman coming through like a freed man right there off the edge. I mean, look at this. Get off. He never stood a chance. That's a terrible effort right there by the left tackle. Supposed to be the most important offensive lineman out there on the field. Can't have that happen to your quarterback. 3.1 seconds. He's in the backfield. And just like that, the Sacramento Miners are going to be facing a 3rd and 19. Split back formation here in the gun as they'll look to throw. Pressure coming off the edge again. Over the middle of the field. Tackle's going to be made, and wish they didn't lose yards the previous play. That's going to be the rookie, Jimmy Bean, out of Washington, calling in the first play for the Sacramento Miners today. We talk about Jimmy Bean. Had his first career receiving touchdown last week against the Chicago Cougars and has been promoted up to starting tight end over Drew Wilkerson. So huge promotion right there. Unfortunately, could not get enough yards, fell just 2 yards short. And the Miners will punt this one away. Fair catch going to be called, and the offense of the San Antonio Dreadnoughts going to march out onto the field, and out comes number 5. Matt Jones, 5 touchdowns, only 1 interception on the season, 706 passing yards. This guy was phenomenal and has been phenomenal so far this season. Let's see if he can keep that up. Still, accuracy has been a bit of his issues. I don't know why this is showing up. I literally, before this game came, told him to cut off the menus. Hopefully that doesn't continue, but here goes pressure, and there goes a sack. Sacramento getting to him. It's not called Sacktown for no reason. That's how you start out on the defensive side of the ball. Sack the very first play on defense. Definitely want to make sure you get to Matt Jones early and often in this game, as that seems to be the only way to slow this young talent down. Only 2 yards lost on the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Double stack formation as they'll line up here looking to pass. Pressure coming free. Throws to the sideline. It's caught, but he does not get both feet in bounds. So a hot start defensively off for both sides. Can the Miners hold him off with a 3-and-out as well? Jones looking to set up the screen. And there goes Demetrius George. He was a killer off of this a week ago against the Sentinels. Won't be able to get by that time. Anton Burley, star linebacker, all over that. And that'll bring up 4th down. 3-and-out on both sides. It's almost a clear giveaway if you're playing the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. You got Demetrius George checking in. You can just about assure it's going to be a screen or some type of run to the outside. And you can see that the Sacramento Miners, they were prepared for that as they put this one away. No fair catch called here, and he'll be brought down immediately at the 37. Out to the RFL community. If you're new tuning in for the first time, make sure to check us out on our website at relocationfootballleague.com to learn more about the RFL and how you can join. You can also subscribe, follow, whatever they call it for the platforms, to our platforms on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, we've got it. Here goes Amani Manuel. Boy, was he one heck of a runner last week against the Cougars. 94 rushing yards off of 20 carries, still unable to get the victory, unfortunately. No rushing touchdowns for him. In every game he's played in so far, he's been a true competitor and has given his absolute best effort. Only his 2nd year in the league, looking like a very promising back for the future. Pressure again coming off the edge, and a slingshot going to be complete here for a 1st down. Jimmy Bean. You can see he's excited here about the promotion, being moved up as a starting tight end. 2 catches to get this offense going. Here goes Damani Manuel trying to hit the lane, and the defense all over that. That's just a 1-yard gain on the play. Lee's got himself a bit of a rifle. You can see him getting that pass off last second a couple plays ago. Here he goes looking to pass again. Eric Friedman going over the middle, and it's going to be a big catch once again. Buck Aldrich coming across the middle for the 1st down. Miners are rolling right now. And the Dreadnoughts, they're getting pressure off the edge, but it's also a great job by Chumlee staying poised in the pocket. You can see the pressure once again by Friedman coming off that left side, and Buck Aldrich working against Roosevelt Mixon in this area 51 secondary, as they like to call it. They'll run this one up the middle. Sheds the first tackler, and there's a whole lot more coming as they bring him down for a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7, now an empty set here for Chumlee. 4-man rush. Throws to the sideline. It's going to be caught by Dariantre Machiavelli. Out of bounds at the 22. 4-yard gain sets up 3rd and 3. We'll look to pass. Throws, and this one led too far outside. Cannot haul in the pass. Had some steps on the defender. Missed opportunity there. Now here they go trying to get the first points of the game off the field goal. And it's good. 3-0. The score here in Sacktown as the home team is on top. Once again, a special shout out to the RFL community here for stopping through, watching this game. We've got more action after this, and it's going to be a great one. Still in the ARC. Oh, man. Almost thought he was going to be able to break free. Still a great return. Gets almost to the 30. But this is what we got coming up later on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. The Reload Bowl, the first ever Reload Bowl rematch. And we still got these guys at quarterback. Dre Crowell and Timmy Merritt going at it in this old-fashioned rivalry between the Bulldogs and the Celtic Tigers. We bring it back out onto the field here in Sacramento, though. Dreadnoughts looking to try to get their first down. Here goes the screen again. Demetrius George got the speed, runs away, and there goes the first down. This is why they got him in this formation. Like I said, you see George in the game. It's just about a clear giveaway on what they're going to do. It's just a matter of, are you going to be able to stop it? Now Javonte Gilliam checks in the backfield. Gilliam gets his first carry. He's got some key blocks, and he grinds out a nice gain of 6 yards. 266 rushing yards for him on the season with 4 touchdowns. 3 of the 4 touchdowns that he has on the season came from last week's game against the Sentinels. So this is a group that has got themselves a nice stable of running backs. George in the backfield. There goes a throw over the middle, wide open. That's going to be a first down for Malcolm Buchanan, getting inside the 40, and that is a Dreadnoughts first down. This little spot route over the middle. Dreadnoughts on the move. That's 2 first down plays. Single back formation. Here goes Ryan Brankler checking in. Getting his first carry, only good for 1 yard. They've used every back so far. Well, now they've used every back so far. I was about to say except for Kirby Britt. Kirby Britt is now in the backfield. He won't get the ball yet, though. Yes, he will. Checks it down to him, and Britt's going to get it out to the 30. Dreadnoughts offense on the move. Trips to the left side. Watch out for KJ in the slot. Further inside. And there he goes. Straight to him. Cameron Jones inside the red zone at the 19. First down, Dreadnoughts once again. Coach Franklin said he's going to try to find some ways to get his star wide receiver some more action. This is just a huge talent for this offense. Heavily compared to C.J. Robinson coming out the draft. And it's still a young guy. Even C.J. still is a young guy. But this Dreadnoughts team, if they can get him going, it's going to be a tough unit to stop when it comes to throwing the football. 1st and 10, once again looking to throw. And trying to scramble, going to get the sack. That's Antonio Griggs. And he'll trigger next-gen stats. You can already see a different Antonio Griggs this year. The last couple of years has not been the same player he was earlier on in his career. Came in as a rookie in Season 1 for the then Mexico City Conquistadors. And look at him, great job shedding off the edge there and shutting it down on Jones. It's there in 3.2 seconds. Second and 16. Demetrius George checked in. And there goes George. Great receiving back, running to the outside. Shut down at the 15. Still looking for his first career touchdown. Good fun fact that we learned about in the last podcast. And, of course, the guys who've been watching Dreadnoughts games have seen. Demetrius George has come so close to scoring his first touchdown, multiple times falling a yard short of the end zone. Can this possibly be the week that he gets it done? It won't be on this play if they do get it done, as he's not in. They'll check in Kirby Britt. They'll look to throw. Matt Jones taking off. There he goes. Finally some space. He's got the first down and then some. Almost makes his way into the end zone. 1st and goal at the 2. And unfortunately, it looks like the San Antonio Dreadnoughts are going to lose a lineman along with that play as Stallings is shaken up. Doesn't appear to be anything too serious. Just has his helmet off on the sidelines. And here goes Demetrius George. Checked in. Can he get his first career touchdown? They'll run him. End zone, and there it goes. Congratulations, Demetrius George with his first career RFL touchdown, punching it in, and the San Antonio Dreadnoughts will take the lead. finally getting his touchdown, and it doesn't have to be receiving it. They run him here in the red zone. Makes their best tackling linebacker, A.J. Pestock, miss on the play, and look at that. Sheer happiness even from Matt Jones to see a guy who's been moved from team to team, finally finding himself a landing spot, be able to score his first career touchdown. And the extra point is good. 7-3. Here's the score. They go 72 yards in 10 plays. Just now checking in the chat. Is Demetrius George here? Let's get hashtag DG in the chat. Kick this one there in the end zone. No return as they'll take a knee. Offense going to get started at the 25. It's always a great storyline here in the RFL, man. There's so many players that were drafted, did not get an opportunity to even touch the field yet. And the storylines like this with Demetrius George, that just makes this league so great. You see guys years down the line making plays, and now he's finally getting implemented into game plans and making the most of his opportunities as the Miners here will start their offensive possession with a run with Damani Manuel, picking up 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Back to Manuel, hitting to the outside. He's got some great blocks. First down. Surprised he didn't trigger next-gen stats. He was rolling on the outside on that play. He's already got 25 yards on 5 carries here in this one. I could already envision another 1,000-yard season for Damani Manuel. Just already off to a great start. Of course, barring and hopefully no injuries for him. Been a great back since stepping in the league. Here goes Chum Lee. Looking, breaks the tackle, somehow gets out of there and throws the ball away. How did he even make that play? Chum Lee is kind of known for doing things like that. That's a great play right there. Goes a run. And the Dreadnoughts once again all over it. 3-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 7. All in the backfield by himself. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws, and it forces the incompletion. Man, he came off the edge like a madman, and you could see he was about to get absolutely blasted on that play. He still did. Just managed to get that ball off. The Dreadnoughts get the stop they were looking for. Now 4th down as they'll punt this one away. Fair catch being called, but going to be inside the 10, and the punt will stop down at the 2. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-3 the score here. San Antonio Dreadnoughts looking to remain undefeated. As they'll take over with the football, backed up near their own end zone. Got to be careful. Trips inside the boundary. Handoff. Demetrius George getting quite a bit of carries. Really trusting this kid. Love to utilize his speed on those outside plays. 4-yard gain on the play, give him some breathing room. And here he is at the 1. Groves got the completion. And that's Amari Fort for the first down at the 15. Matt Jones once again off to a torrid hot start. 7 of 8. There's a handoff. Kirby Britt can't get by the defense. The linebackers, A.J. Pestock and Anton Burley, will shut that down. Second down and 9 here for Matt Jones. Looking to pass again. Throws one deep down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. There's a flag. Is this pass interference on last chance? They're calling it. And yes, they say defense. This is on last chance. Too aggressive before the ball got there. And now you get the Dreadnoughts all the way outside here to the 45-yard line. Try to go with the screenplay there. Not sure what Malcolm Buchanan was doing there with that one. Didn't catch the ball cleanly, couldn't get up the field. 2nd and 10. Jones finding space, cutting back, and he fumbles. It's luckily recovered back by a lineman. Wow. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the same exact lineman who recovered a fumble from Matt Jones, if not a week ago, the week before. As Forsett jumping on it. And just bobbled out of the possession of A.J. Pestock. Thought he had it. Look at him. Fell on it for a second, but the ball gets kicked out. And Forsett jumps right on it. Hopefully that's a lesson for Matt Jones. Got to slide next time. 3rd and 7. Jones looking. Scrambling again. Can he outrun him? No, he's got to slide. Knows he can't. Doesn't want to take another hit. And they are not in field goal range, so we'll have to punt it away. Got to watch out for the fake. Saw a fake this week go for a touchdown. And here goes the fake. Throws it up, and it's intercepted. And can the Miners take this to the house? No, but still a great play. Picked off by Derek Oliveros. And this is why you probably want a kicker, or at least your best guy with accuracy, hitting this one. Well, I guess you can't fake it because it was the punter that had the fake as if he was going to punt it away anyway. But that goes to show probably should be the last time you run that again. It was there, but you really had to be a quarterback to make that throw. First and 10 at the 38. Handoff up the middle. Damani Manuel gets absolutely leveled by Javonte Ruff. And Javonte Ruff is one heavy hitter at the safety position for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. Showed it right there on that play. And they'll still go back here to Manuel, who will grind out 3 yards on the carry. Bunch formation to the left side. Pressure coming. Throws, and it's incomplete. Excellent coverage downfield. There goes Area 51 showing up. Great job by Trey Sinclair knocking that loose out of the intended receiver's hand, as this punt once again is going to pin the San Antonio Dreadnoughts inside their own 5-yard line. What a punt. 2 great punts right there from Tony Bryan. And once again, inside the 5 under center, Matt Jones trips to the field side. They'll run it, and this is absolutely shut down. Nowhere to go for Ryan Brinkler, as he'll lose 2 yards on the play. There goes the rookie out of Ole Miss from the college series, Dominic Moore, 1st-round draft pick for the Sacramento Miners, at the time the Mexico City Conquistadors. Let's get a look at this again. They absolutely closed and shut it down on that play. Left, right, middle, all shut down and closed by this Miners defense. Now they really got to be careful here. They'll check in Javonte Gilliam. If they run, maybe they'll give it to him. They will. He can only get them 2 yards back, or at least back to where the drive started, they'll say. It's 3rd and 10. The Dreadnoughts going to have to see what they're going to do. Are they going to try to look to pass it, or just run it to play it safe? If they run it here, of course, going to be losing the field back position battle. Here goes Gilliam trying to get the first stop, just short by a yard. Great job by the Miners defense, stepping up when needed. Almost gave it up, but able to get there just in the nick of time. And this 4th and inches, really don't see the San Antonio Dreadnoughts trying to go for this. And it wouldn't be a smart decision to do that, especially at this side of the field, way deep towards your own end zone. So they will wisely punt it away. And no fair catch. And wrestled down at the 42. It's still a 7-3 ball game. Sacramento Miners with great field position. Handoff here. Damani Manuel up the middle of the field. Great run. Gets to the 49. Crowd erupting. They want to see something on this drive. Handoff. Looked like they try to go with some read option either way. Dreadnoughts hip to the play call. 3rd and 2. Here they go with some space. First down, Miners. Grinding it out, 3 straight run plays. And this crowd excited. They want to have the lead here on this drive. Let's see if they can get it done. Damani Manuel, the workhorse. Manuel, a bit of a, I wouldn't say small back. He's 5'11", but I'd say small a little bit in terms of weight. Only 190 pounds, but a powerful runner. 1st and 10. Throws, hits the drag, stiff arm, and Jimmy Bean trying to go through all of the defense there. Grown man status, picks up 5 yards. Matt Jones trying to get something going there on the sidelines. Talking with Javonte Gilliam. They'll run the ball here. Damani Manuel rips off the first down. Already over 50 yards rushing in this first half of play. And back to Manuel. Great tackle while taking on the block there by Javonte Ruff. Strong formation here to the right. They'll run it to the right, and they'll be shut down. Just a few yards. Checking in for his first carry, Road Nana. 2 yards on the play. Now 3rd and 5. Chumlee pressured, hit as he throws. That's going to be incomplete. Great defense by the Dreadnoughts once again. It's always been a solid group on both sides of the ball. The quarterback position, I'd have to say for years until Matt Jones came along, has been the area of question for this team. Now that Matt Jones is looking, still too early to call. He's looking consistent though. He's got to find a way to score on the offense the next time they get the ball here. That defense standing tall. Here goes, should be an easy chip shot field goal, and it is good. 7-6 the score here. Also was an injury at the end of that play. Didn't get to see who it was on. You won't be able to figure out how severe it is either. Hopefully nothing serious or to a starter here. Matt Jones in this offense still stagnant at 7 points. Strong formation to the left. Play action. Matt Jones looking, throws. He hits KJ finally on target with his big man. Cameron Jones standing at 6'7", over 230 pounds, getting him open right there on the deep crosser route. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here, 1st and 10. Jones once again looking to throw, scrambling, gets out of there, getting chased down, and he'll be tackled by, I believe that's Miller, after a gain of 6. That's a great play still there by Jones. Felt that pressure, knew he had to get out of there. Got what he could on the play. Jones again over the middle. There goes KJ. Almost off to the races. Matt Jones has only missed 1 out of 11 passes. There goes the screen. Kirby Britt to the outside. He's got blocks, trying to put on a move. Won't work, but it will get the first down. Look at Matt Jones just doing what he needs to do, getting that ball off. Keeping this offense moving. The pass isn't there. He's going to create the play with his legs. And that's what's going to make this San Antonio Dreadnoughts team a lot more dangerous than in years past to stop. Jones, once again looking to throw. Here goes a completion. The move not going to fake out this Miners defense. Absolutely shut down. Yard gain, 2nd and 4, 47 seconds left to go. Pressure coming, hit as he throws, but he manages to get it off somehow, and it's caught by Kirby Britt for the first down. What a play by Matt Jones. This kid's incredible. Jones again, getting out of there, scrambling, end zone, falls just a yard short at the 1. Timeout going to be burned. Matt Jones almost taking it the distance. Can this be the 5th rushing touchdown? No, they'll look to pass. Jones, end zone, touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Malcolm Buchanan to extend the lead. And that is just a phenomenal drive by MJ. Matt Jones. Guy just a 76 overall, playing way higher than that number says. And this kick is good. 14-6 is the score.
Do what you do.
And one thing I'm kind of noticing also in this next-gen version for the scrambling quarterbacks is it depends on, what kind of game your guy's having. You can have a crappy scrambler game where you know that your quarterback's in, I got to scramble to make plays mode, which is dangerous, as we've seen a couple quarterbacks like Jabri Jackson, Geno Gannon, so far on the 5 work with. Or you can have games like Matt Jones and Jabri Jackson this past week where they're on. So that's what comes with the territory when you're running with a dual threat quarterback. Love to have the Matt Jones and Jabri Jackson type of games. With a 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 3. Chumlee, pressure, throws down the middle of the field into heavy traffic, almost going to be caught, but incomplete. That's going to be the end of an exciting first half of play. Sacramento Miners trailing here at home by 8. 14-6 is the score. And shout out to the RFL community for tuning in as always. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the RFL for more RFL news. Looking to try to join the league? Think you got a player that has what it takes to be the next star? Visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com and create yourself a player to start from college to the pros to see if you have what it takes to get drafted and make it in the RFL draft, man. Appreciate you guys once again stopping through. Hey, we also got merch. You're an RFL fan, you've been following for a while, you got a favorite team, looking to try to get RFL swagged out? Go visit our Redbubble store at relocationfootballleague.com/Redbubble-merch. Once again, www.relocationfootballleague.com/Redbubble-merch. A lot of great things on there. We got mugs, we got comforters, we got baby clothes, we got women clothes. Get your wife something, get your newborn baby something. We even got some of our coaches sporting some of their babies with some gear and some community members, man. Shout out to the community. Go ahead, get swagged up. But we get you guys back out onto the field. And here we go to start the second half. Dreadnoughts getting the ball coming from the 6-yard line. It's Kirby Britt. Tough return as he'll take it to the 28. So trips inside the boundary here. And in the gun, they'll run. Demetrius George, maybe a small guy, but I love the way he uses his hands. slaps off those arm tackles. Didn't get much, just a gain of 2, but at least he got something. And now in comes Gilliam, getting the handoff and grinding out even more yards. Only 4 carries for Javonte Gilliam, 24 yards. And for years, Javonte Gilliam has been the sole workhorse running back for this Dreadnoughts team. Last season, Kirby Britt came into the mix. We saw towards the end of last season as well, Demetrius George get tossed in, and now this year, just using all of their running backs to keep the legs fresh in the backfield. There goes Gilliam again. First down. Javonte Gilliam has rushed for over 1,000 yards every season in the RFL. This might be the first season that he won't, but I mean, he's still been able to rip off some really good runs on the ground. He's been having a nice average so far. 27 yards off of just 5 carries. That's a 5-yard per carry average. Just called upon to get the job done when needed. You can see right there, just great play. Punt formation, tight to the right side. Matt Jones in the pocket, throws a laser and takes a huge hit. That's Mike Mark, second-year wide receiver from the rookie series. Falling just inches short here, second down. Handoff, and that's going to be Brinker just getting enough for the first down. See somebody just join the website looking at it from Sacramento, California right now. First down and 10. There goes a throw. Matt Jones zipping that one in. First down. Man, this kid's amazing. There's no abilities on this guy. He's 16 of 17. Man, looking like the ultimate dual threat right now. Another laser. KJ still on his feet. First down. Inside the 30. And he's injured. Oh, wow. No word on how severe it is. That could be a key loss. Man, didn't get to see if he made it to the locker room or anything. Sometimes that's not a good sign because he might just be out for some time. We'll just hope that that's not the case. Handoff up the middle. Here goes Brinkler, lowering the shoulder. And he gets to the 12. Running backs just ripping off yards after yards. I really love the way in which he uses these running backs in rotation, man. Coach Frankie J just seems to have this backfield for this team figured out. You got all 4 of his running backs just making the most out of the plays and just best suited for each formation that they're placed in. Now we get a look at Demetrius George in the backfield once again. Lefty Wimper's going to check in. He's here in the slot. Looking to pass. Throws. End zone. Touchdown. Dreadnoughts. Mike Mark. Wow. This is amazing, man. He's been in the league for some time. I believe Matt Jones came into the RFL Season 3 as a free agent. Got picked up, played for the Huskies a little bit. Here he is finding a spot here on the Dreadnoughts. And ever since getting his opportunity to start, this guy has been a full-blown monster. As the extra point is good, 21-6. The lead here for the Dreadnoughts. Really hot start here for this team, but hey, we already know in the RFL, game is not over until it's over. We'll take a knee in the end zone. Offense going to get started at the 25. And here he goes under center. Play action. Man, the pressure hot, forcing the incompletion. He's just been getting smacked up every play so far. These DNs coming off the edge, something serious. These tackles just can't hold him. They hold him up a little bit that time, but look at him still getting back there. Hit as he throws again. He's 5 of 14. He just has no time to locate a receiver. 4-man rush, and again, Hit as he throws, and that's going to be overthrown. This defense, they've got Chum Lee really looking like Bum Lee out here. 33% on the day, 5 of 15. Just like that, quick 3 and out. Dreadnoughts going to take it from the 28, and Kirby Britt, the 38-yard line, to get this offense going. How about Matt Jones today? Oh my good, 18 of 19. 163 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He seems to have it all figured out and put together here. We'll look to pass again. Pressure coming, wisely throws it away. Only his second incompletion out of 20 passes today. And is still looking at making the right decisions. This guy's just great to see. And look this, man, almost getting out of all the traffic, manages somehow to get 3 yards on that play. That's Javonte Gilliam. Miners looking to send some pressure. Empty set here. Got to be careful for the scramble if you don't get there. They send that blitz. Throws, and Matt Jones got himself a wide open Amari Fort over the middle. And one of the best traits about Matt Jones is the fact that a lot of dual threats, you see him a little bit hesitant, to get out of the pocket. This guy, once he makes up his mind to do something, he just does it. If he's going to scramble, he gets out of there. If he's going to throw the ball, he lets it rip. And that's one thing that has really separated him from a lot of dual threat quarterbacks this season, I can say, to make him one of the best so far at the start of this year. There goes a screen. Look how he even holds on to that juke move, and Demetrius George somehow still breaking tackles in a first down. Oh my goodness. No replay on that? That was amazing. Wow. Here goes a run, and Gilliam getting to the 21. That was the best run for a first down off a screen I have to say I've seen from a guy of his stature. Demetrius George just 5'8", 196, and he was just, making the defense look silly on that play. Pressure immediately coming. Shot to the corner of the end zone, and it's going to be a flag for pass interference on the Miners. And that was clear as he had too much bump and grind there, Pauls, on that coverage. And that's last chance, the second time being called for that pass interference penalty. And look at this, jumping over the pile, touchdown. Kirby Britt, the San Antonio Dreadnoughts are looking unstoppable right now. And the extra point is good, 28-6. They did lose Aiden Mahill, though, one of their better offensive linemen. Hopefully that doesn't hurt them too bad. Aiden Mahill, a committed player that was drafted, let's say, I think 2-3 years ago. Great offensive lineman, and hopefully he's able to return back as well. Dreadnoughts taking some tough losses right now. Still haven't seen Cam Jones return back in this game. And 28-6. Still an entire quarter and over 5.5 minutes left to go in the third here for the Miners. But they have to figure something out up front here, because this defensive line has been coming and bringing the pressure all day. Here goes a run, huge hit from Javonte Ruff. Once again, Manuel getting things done for the offense, and no one else being able to get things done. 70 yards off of 15 carries. Play action. Lee to the sidelines on the money there to Drew Wilkerson. Still, even though he's lost his starting role, getting involved as tight end number 2. Handoff shut down by the defense. Wow. This is just stellar defense right now by the Dreadnoughts. Pass rushes there. And even though for the most part they have been giving up good runs here to Damani Manuel, they are still not making yards easy to come by at all for this Sacramento Miners offense. There goes a motion. D'Andre Machiavelli. Play action. Lee. He's got himself an open receiver. There goes Machiavelli. First down, working on Mixon.
I don't care what you will. They can't get none of this.
That's a great throw coming from across the field. And that's what happens. You give Chumlee some time in the pocket, he's going to be able to locate receivers. But that's why you got to give all the credit here in this game to the San Antonio Dreadnoughts defense, because these guys have been absolutely shutting it down. No time in the pocket for them. But this offensive line can step up. They can probably get some things going here for this offense. There goes a run up the middle. Nice run, 5 yards with Amani Manuel. Once again, north of 70 yards rushing. Chumlee got time, shoots one down the middle of the field. Touchdown! Miners, 44-yard strike, and the rookie out of Washington has his second career touchdown. What a play. Give him time in the pocket, and this is the type of production you're going to get. Great protection that time, and streaking right down the middle is Jimmy B. And that was a picture-perfect throw as well by Chumlee. Did not have to break stride at all. They're going to go for 2. Trying to make this a 2-possession game. Chumlee over the middle. Touchdown. Oh, 2-point conversion by D'Andre Machiavelli. Once again, hey, it's not over until it's over in the RFL. Until that clock hits 0, that's when you can excel and say, we've got the game in the bag. Dreadnoughts still have to play on top of their game. And as for MJ, he just got to keep doing what he's been doing so far today. Here goes a return from the 4-yard line. A great job by the special teams to keep him shy of the 25. And that's one thing I start to notice as well. Game plans at certain points just tend to unfold and be open. And I mean, if this is the time right now for this Sacramento Miners offense, and that means the Dreadnoughts, whatever was working for them, they better keep going with it. They'll run it here. And Gilliam getting about 2 yards on the carry, 40 yards off of 9 rushes. Close formation, but they'll throw. There goes a completion, almost getting the first down. Lefty Whimper. Inches short. And with that throw, Matt Jones now north of 200 yards passing. It's a great tackle. They need this first down. Got their workhorse. Gilliam in the backfield. Single back formation. And of course he's going to get it. Don't overthink things when you get in these situations. The team has just scored. Keep going with what's working. Get in those short situations. Give your guy who gives you the best chance of getting the first down the rock up the middle in between the tackles. And that's exactly what Javonte Gilliam does right here. Also got themselves a great offensive line too. So a great play call, smart decision. Counter run play. Gilliam's got space. Juke move still on his feet. First down. What a run. Such a monster. He's just the all-around definition in his playing style of a balanced back. Always has been. Can do it all. Run, catch, juke, truck. He's strong. It's the perfect balance at running back. Only knock on him to keep him from being completely unstoppable is that he's not that fast. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. RFL community, you know what to do. We're heading into the fourth. 28-14 is the score. Dreadnoughts right now with the lead, marching down the field. Can they maintain the lead? You've seen leads already lost this season in the fourth quarter. Matt Jones trying to show how clutch he can be. What a catch by Amari Fort. Wow. 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. Here goes Matt Jones off to the races. And there's a flag at the end of the play. Obvious face mask penalty by A.J. Pestock. Well, that's 15 extra yards at the end of the play. And this is definitely where you don't want Matt Jones running loose. Like I said, just really love his decision making. He decides when to hit it, he's out of there. He always looks like he's looking for a pass first. Handoff, and Ryan Grenkler, who's gotten the most carries out of his career in an RFL game, gets his 5th carry right there, only a gain of a yard. Handoff, Grenkler. Once again, short game. Matt Jones getting out of there. What a play. Oh, what a play by the defense. Thought he was going to get the first down, but Miller levels him. What a play by the defense. Keeps him just short. Look at this, man. I love the way how he rolled out of the pocket, got the depth to get away from the pressure, but Miller, man. What a hit. He doesn't even slow down. Full speed. Knocks him right down. Wise decision to go for the field goal here. They'll put him up by 3 possessions, and the kick is good. 31-14. Here is the score. Still, once again, this lead, this game, it is not safe. And to be honest, this was the same score it was for the Riverhogs and Huskies this week. And the Huskies were able to come back and win it into overtime. Oh my God, he's still on his feet. Kick return, touchdown. No one's going to catch him. To the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown Miners. Unbelievable. Parsons with an unbelievable kick return touchdown. That may have just been the best return for a touchdown we've seen this season. Wow. Look at this, going through the traffic, goes through 3 guys, looks, keeps his footing, and gets out of there. Wow. That is the 2nd kick return for a touchdown this week, and the extra point is good. 10-point ball game. Pressure is back on the Dreadnoughts. And it gets scary here when you have the lead. When you have the lead, it's a lot more tough to keep it than it is when you're trying to come back and pull off an unimaginable comeback. Teams tend to fold in this situation. And here goes the return. Gets it out to the 25. And another scary fact for the Dreadnoughts, not to scare you too much, Frankie J, is that typically in these situations, it's the teams with the scrambling quarterback, if he starts to wig out, that have the least success and end up folding in the game. Matt Jones has had himself, I have to say, pretty much a perfect game today. Can he maintain that and put this game away? First off, they start off with a great play call right there, just running the ball. Javonte Gilliam, 3 yards on the carry. And Jones, nice strike, first down. And he is on. There was no abilities, and he's 23 of 25. Utterly impressed. Handoff. And fighting, only gets 2 yards. Matt Jones, got to throw it away. Wise decision, nothing there. 3rd and 8. This is big. Matt Jones throws, first down. Man, he looks like he's prepared for this. He looks like he lives for these moments right now, because Matt Jones is still on. What a strike. Look, he thought about scrambling right there, but no, I got a receiver about to get open, stops, and drops a dime off. Samp the screen. Here goes Demetrius George. Great blocking. And he's out of bounds at the 41. 7-yard gain on the play. Spread out bunch formation. Looks like Cam Jones has returned back into this game. Here goes a completion. First down and then some. Lefty Whimper coming in, making plays. And Matt Jones still on. Moving down the field, 1st and 10. Ryan Blankler with a carry, cuts up the field, and will fall just short by a few yards. Blankler is still in the game. Most carries he's gotten in a single game in his career, and he's making the most out of the opportunities. But play action. Matt Jones out of there. First down and then some to the end zone. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. He does it again. Wow. 5th rushing touchdown this season. Unbelievable. Look at this. Play action. Feels the pressure. Gets out of there. There's nobody to the right side. Almost pushes 20 miles per hour, and he's in there untouched. Matt Jones gets the touchdown. Wow. Absolutely amazing performance. 38-21 the score here.
Good job.
Take it from the 4-yard line. Last time had a kick return for a touchdown. This time will be stopped at the 24.
Let's do this.
I mean, game still isn't over yet, but back down by 3 possessions, man. Got the break from the kick return for a touchdown, but the defense could not hold. Matt Jones still on. And this defense is well rested. There's a throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. What a hit by Nolan Angelo. Drops that one. Wow. They look to throw. 3-man rush. Goes over the middle. There goes Buck Ulbrich. And Chum Lee. Less than 50% in completions today, 9 of 20. That's just how great this defense has played. There goes that pressure off the edge again, and incompletion. Gotta hit that throw. And they feel they have no choice but to try to go for it here. Give it to Damani Manuel. They will off the pitch, gets a key block. That's actually Rhodes, cuts up the field, spins off the tackle, and he's still going. Gets all the way to the 47-yard line. What a run by Rode Nana. Wow. This guy's a beast. Never had a starting role, but he has been one of the more legit backup running backs in the league. Look at that run. Get off me. Throwing everybody. Motion into the formation, Buck Ulbrich. And Chum Lee over the middle. That's going to be caught for a first down. Victor Middleton gets to the 30.
Let's go. Come on.
So now the Miners are on the move, finding some ways to move against this Dreadnoughts defense. Can only account for 2 of the 3 touchdown scores that they've got here in this game. Can this be the 3rd drive right here? Of course, time is greatly working against them. And a flag on the play. This looks like false start, and that's exactly what it is. 5 yards loss. That's on the rookie, Jimmy Bean. A little bit excited maybe on that play. Maybe the play was going his direction. Who knows? Here goes Lee, looking, throws. That's going to be caught. Buck Aldrich hits a juke move and gets the first down. Big guy's got some moves on him. And they don't give him the first down? Wow. Terrible spot. Obviously went beyond the line there. But Chum Lee looking and throws it away. It's great coverage that time. I see someone saying this tight end's been killing it. That's actually a wide receiver. He's just that big. It's Buck Aldrich. Here goes the run. Up the middle. Damani Manuel will move the chains. Yeah, Buck Aldrich stands at 6'6", 232 pounds. Big guy. That's a nice little change of play, of a play call right there. You know, been passing it heavy, run the ball. Only need a few inches here. They pull out 5, but once again, time's working against them. They got to throw it now. Formation looking a little bit tight here. They will throw out of it. Here goes Lee, out of bounds. And what a victory this seems to be for the Dreadnoughts. Lee is even under 200 yards passing here in this one. And Manuel cannot break the tackle. There's a flag on the play. This may be for holding now. And it is. That'll back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Elliott Irwin, the left guard, is going to make matters even worse. So the discipline now hurting the Miners. And here goes a pressure hit as he throws. Great defense. There's a flag. And what is this on? Holding again from the offense. This time Brady Brayton, the right guard. Wow. You want to kill your chances of a possible comeback. That's how you get it done. Lee's just going to throw this away again. 3rd and 27. And he is going to be sacked on the play. McManus coming off the edge from the left side. And it's 4th and 35. They're out of field goal range. And man, Dominic Moore is livid, the rookie. And he's had it. Offensive line couldn't stop drawing up penalties, and they couldn't block here tonight for Chumlee. Feeling, of course, they have no choice but to try to go for it. Can't kick the field goal. This has to be about a Hail Mary shot to the end zone. And there goes the throw. That is not even going to be catchable. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. No one open. Protection almost not even holding up then, and the Dreadnoughts will take over at the 40. And Machiavelli must have been spazzing as Buck Aldrich trying to calm him down. Matt Jones coming out onto the field with a perfect day. 26 of 29, 248 pass yards, 2 touchdowns, including a rushing touchdown. This guy was phenomenal once again. And here goes Gilliam to close out the game. Second consecutive week with 65 yards on the ground. If you're the Miners, don't even look to use the timeouts. Here goes Gilliam weaving through the defense. Up to 80 yards now. And this is definitely where Gilliam just wears your defense down. Sacramento fans live it. First and 10. Back on the ground here with Gilliam.
Let's go.
Adds another yard to the stat line. Still in. Fake end around handoff here to the outside, and Gilliam still trying to rush for 100 yards if he could, but he's not going to be able to. That should be the last play of the game. It's not even going to be in the backfield either. It's Ryan Brinkler. Clock hits 0, and the San Antonio Dreadnoughts are still undefeated. 4-0 on the season right now, with a huge win over the Sacramento Miners, 38-21. Man, what a game. Shout out to Coach Frankie J, man. This team, they look like they're some contenders here this year. Over 200 yards rushing and passing here in this game. It was a great game on the ground for the Monarchs. They had 100 yards on the dot, but passing-wise, they could not get any time in the pocket for Chum Lee. Offensive line got absolutely abused, and the Dreadnoughts get it done. Miners fall to 1-3 on the season. And Chum Lee, 40% throwing the rock here today. I can't even really blame that on him. That was definitely just the offensive line up front just getting dominated here in this game. Let's go ahead and get a look at the statistics. Matt Jones, player of the game by far. Look at this QBR, 125.2, 26 of 29. This guy just continues to impress week after week. Incredible to see this from a 76 overall dual threat quarterback, man. He's looking very special. 248 yards passing, 89%, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. He had 1 fumble. That didn't get turned over, though. Yeah, Chum Lee, 11 of 27. Defense shut him down. Barely north of 150 passing yards, 161 and 1 passing touchdown. The interception thrown by the punter. It would come out of my alma mater here, Dell State, throwing an interception. I don't remember our punters being that bad. But getting a look at the run game, Javonte Gilliam leading all rushers in rushing yards, just beating out Matt Jones by a yard there at the end of the game. 16 carries for 85 yards. You had 8 carries for 84 yards for Matt Jones, man, to add on to the 200-plus he had through the air. 300-plus yards of total offense for this guy. And a touchdown on the ground at that. Damani Manuel, once again, bright spot for the offense of the Miners. Averaged 4.2 yards per carry with 77 yards off of 18 carries. Ryan Brinkler even getting some touches here. 7 carries for 24 yards. That's a first down per carry average right there. Rode Nana, he got the check-in. Only had 2 carries. The last run he had was a huge run. Probably get to see that in the instant replay. Demetrius George, man. Shout out to Demetrius George. For the guys who are still here, let's get another DG in the chat, man. My man finally got his first career touchdown in the RFL. Man, nice little run up the gut to cap it off, man. And then Kirby Britt in the end zone as well with a few carries. I mean, look at this. Look at these. Look at how they use every one of their backs. 3 carries for Britt, 3 carries for George. And this is just running for them. They even had him catching the ball. 7 carries for Ryan Brinkler and 16 carries for Gilliam. Still giving their feature back the carries in this game. And just an incredible game plan, This great play by and execution from the Dreadnoughts. You get a look at the receiving end of things. Wasn't a lot of big-time receiving players here in this game, but once again, Jimmy Bean with another big game here in his rookie season. 4 catches, 76 yards, leading all receivers, and he had a touchdown. His 2nd consecutive week with a touchdown in this one. They got Cam Jones going, but he only had 4 catches for 56 yards, no touchdowns. He got injured, and I think he needed at least 5 touches or 100 yards in one of his scenarios, and he fell just short, man, unfortunately, with just 4 catches. Demetrius George, look at him, still making plays out of the backfield. 5 catches, 44 yards. Buck Aldridge, 42 yards. Let's see who scored here. Malcolm Buchanan had a receiving touchdown, and so did Mike Mart. Dreadnoughts just using all their guys, man. Love to see it. You get a look at the defense. 18 tackles here for A.J. Pestock. Not sure if to say that is a good or a bad thing. They were out there on the defensive side of the ball for quite a bit. He had 11 assist tackles, 7 solo. And another double-digit tackler, well, 2 of them, still on the Sacramento Miners side of the field. 11 tackles for DeAndre Russell and Anton Burley. And he also had 9 for Parker Miller. There's literally, look at this, literally Sacramento's leading in all these, in this whole list that's being shown right now in tackles. That goes to show how much they were on the field. Let's get a look at that. Let's actually get a look at that. was the time of possession here in this game? Yeah, they were on the field quite a bit. About 13 minutes worth of action extra for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. Yeesh. But back on the defensive side of the ball, leading in tackles for loss. No one in that category. Rookie Dominic Moore had himself one, along with Lincoln Matthews and Stanley McQuiston. And in sacks, no one leading this category as well, but getting sacks, he had Lance McManus, Antonio Griggs, Eric Friedman, and a half a sack split between Anton Burley and Luke Stokes. One interception here today was not from a quarterback, it was from the punter, as Derek Oliveros is able to add that to his stat sheet. Pass deflections, no leader in that, but one from Area 51 guys. Got one from Sinclair and Roosevelt Mixon, and then Nolan Angelo as well. Forced fumble today. A.J. Pestock was able to get one on Matt Jones. Unfortunately not recovered. It was recovered by, I think, the lineman. They won't show him up here. And then blocks, nothing there. No safeties, no touchdowns of that nature. So that's going to end the stat line. Let's go ahead and get a look at the highlights of these plays here. Got the sack there on Chumlee. Let's go ahead and see what's been going on. We want to see, if we can, just look at all the sacks that took place here on Chumlee, because he had no time. He tried to go with some play action game and try to set up some plays. Even without the play action, he had no time in the pocket. Look at this. This was the play where it was just poor effort here by Sturdivant. I don't know how he misses. That's a weak block right there. Friedman is coming clean off the edge, and Chumlee, he rolls right into it. And if you're Sturdivant, you got to give a better effort than this, especially if you know the quarterback's rolling out in your direction on the play. Get him killed right here, as Eric Friedman just knocks him down and does whatever celebration dance that was. Okay, there's a sack on Matt Jones, and the first touchdown for Demetrius George of his career. Here it goes. Handoff, following his blocks. Look at this. Get off me. I love how he fights for extra yards. He's only 5'8". But look how he's just so good at slapping down hands and getting extra yards. So elusive and hard to catch. And that's what makes him so great with the ball in his hands in the open space and to the outside edges on plays. And let's go ahead and get a look at this interception that was thrown by the punter. Look at this. If this was a quarterback, this is all day. You got to throw this line drive off the back of Derek Oliveros, like right here. You got to throw that right there. And he's releasing this ball at the right time. But look at this. Where are you going? Why are you throwing it so deep up the field? You got someone there. Just throw it on a line up the top. Get it right there. Marquez Way is wide open. Marquez Way, look at him. He's trying to get to the ball. This probably would have been completed. It would have been completed if Derek Oliveros wasn't there. You could see him getting to the ball. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been completed. It doesn't even look like Marquez Ray was even thinking he was going to catch up to it either. And Derek Oliveros just snatching that one right out the sky. Too easy. Taking candy from a baby. And that adds to his interception total of his career. Okay, here goes a nice little strike to Cameron Jones. They really did work on getting him involved. Look at this. Ball didn't come out tight spiral or anything, but look, accurate. Money. No one's going to be able to stick with 11 one-on-one, man. Only his second year in the league. Guy's a beast. Well, his third, excuse me. You get a look here. Another touchdown. Matt Jones, look at this, getting great protection, but this is because the Sacramento Miners try to go all-out coverage. Try to go all-out coverage here. And just send a three-man rush. Offensive line's got this handled easy. But there's no one across the middle of the field. Throws it right there. And touchdown. Malcolm Buchanan. Great read. Great job once again by Matt Jones. And as a dual threat, just sitting there in the pocket waiting for that. That says a lot about how great he is as a dual threat quarterback. Another touchdown here for Matt Jones. Once again, sitting there waiting. Look at the anticipation on his throw. This is just double slants. Recognizes this man-to-man coverage. He knows this guy's going to come out from the other side of this. Throws and bow. All Matt Jones have to do is avoid any contact. Run through. That's tough concentration because this ball is out. And as you're running, imagine you being the receiver here. You're running, and you got to go around these guys while looking at the ball. He somehow manages to get right there in between both the receiver and Chance Clay. And, man, great stretch out. Able to get the ball. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Mike Mart, his first touchdown this season. And I think that wasn't the one-hand catch by Amari Fort, but still, look at Matt Jones. Just love breaking this down. Look at how this kid moves. You know, most dual threat quarterbacks you see, they're probably going to be out of here. They're going to be out of here. They're probably going to take this exit right here, or try to go outside, which they shouldn't, because he sees that this guy is breaking free on the outside. But look at Matt Jones. Thinks about running. Thinks about it for a second. Just moves. Actually, he doesn't even think about running. He's just shifting in the pocket for extra time. He feels that pressure coming off that left side. Knows he's got to hurry up and stop. Knows his guy is open. And look at this. Strike. Money. Amari Fort. First down. First down. And then they cap off the drive with a touchdown here to Kirby Britt. Great block right here. And look at him. Somehow gets through and jumps over his lineman, who hits the ground for the touchdown. What a play. That's going to be a nice picture. That'll be a nice picture right there for you, Frankie. And look at this. This was a nice play. Jimmy Bean. Touchdown down the middle of the field. I want to see how this got so wide open. You can see the safeties, two safety high look. I'm not sure what was going on here. Safeties, both of the safeties look like they're playing zone. Yeah, both safeties playing zone and the cornerbacks playing deep. And no one over the middle of the field. Gets by the linebacker. And that's all she wrote. But look at this. This is still a picture-perfect throw. Look at that. Right on the money. And you can see Trey Sinclair, he was hip to it. But this is what would have happened if the offensive line would have been able to consistently give Chumlee time in the pocket. He's a good passer. Look at that. Four-man rush. Held well. This time, Sturdivant doing his job on Friedman. And then you got Waddle out here holding it down as well on that side. And then he just drops it right in the bucket. Beautiful pass. Second touchdown of the career for Jimmy Bean. And then they got the two-point conversion right here to make it a two-possession ball game. Coming across the middle. Nice contested catch by Machiavelli. You head into the fourth quarter, and this was what we call crunch time. How clutch is Matt Jones? I'll show you how clutch he is. Well, actually, this wasn't it. This wasn't the play, but still, look at this. Probably would have ran here, where the pressure's at, but look what he does. Gets back, drops back, outside, away from the defensive end, and gives himself the best chance to try to get this first down. This was a great tackle, though, by Miller to keep him short. You can see right there, he came down like a torpedo. Absolutely knocked him down. Let's go ahead and get a look at Miller. I want to see from his point of view. It looked like he never stopped. Kept running and bow. Great hit. And then 93-yard kick return touchdown. What a return by Parsons. Second kick return touchdown of the week. Let's look at this. Normal motion. Get off me. Breaking through. Everyone still keeps his footing and is out of there. That was one heck of a return. I'm going to be up closer on him. I just want to go ahead and get a look at the contact and how all this came about. You see good blocks right there up front. Got to make the big guy miss. You see a big guy like this run at you, you think you're going to get blown up. But this is still a tight end. He's not going to be tackling out there like a linebacker or anything. Parsons still full speed ahead. He runs right through the tackle and even splits through the blocks here. These were great blocks by Weaver. And didn't get the other guy. Okay, Graham right there. Weaver and Graham blocking. Boom, runs through that. Gets the space. And this is where you would think this play is dead. This is 3 San Antonio Dreadnoughts sitting there waiting on him. Boom, lowers the shoulder. Keeps those feet moving. Just look at the legs. Keeps the feet moving. Fighting through it all. Traffic. Gets that one leg up right there. And that just does just enough to keep his balance. Keeps going. And then a speed time at that point. Gone. Touchdown, Miners. What a return. Thought they had life at that point. Really thought they had life. But as I was saying, this is what I was talking about. How clutch is Matt Jones? Got to see it. 11-yard strike right here to Malcolm Buchanan. Third down and 8. 12-yard strike to Lefty Whimper. 10-yard strike to Whimper again on 2nd and 3. And then he caps it off with his own rushing touchdown, 23 yards out. Look at this. Play action, recognizes this man-to-man coverage, flat-out man-to-man coverage. There's no help deep at all. No help deep at all. They send the house. Look, they send everybody. Linebackers, the DNs were already coming here. And look at this. Jones already sees it. And what does he see? Access lane to the right side. He gets out of there. Still keeps his eyes downfield, too. That's something that's great about him because he's always still looking for the pass first. Sees nothing, and he's just too fast. A.J. Pestock tries to get an angle on him. He just can't. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Dreadnoughts. And Matt Jones. He keeps this up. He could be a great here in the future for this organization. I'm telling you. Let's go ahead and get a look at this run by Matt Niani off the pitch. This was a play, 4th down. They went for it. Great block right there. Road Nana gets to the outside. Poor angle right here, though, by Roosevelt Mixon. Just misses on that one. Just bad angle. But a great job by Nana. Look how he plants the foot. Gets up the field. Up the field. He's still not done. This is a powerful running back. He can run through guys. And what does he do? Jordan Cohen. Get out of here. Absolutely trucks him in front of his mans. Threw him right at his mans with the truck. And embarrassed him in front of his squad. The whole squad saw it. I mean, look at the reaction right here. Amari Fort's not even that small, so. But anyway, he's just like, oh my God, did he just do that? And look at the eyes on number 47 right here. He got the bruh face. Bruh. Oh, man. Chucks him and even gets by 3 guys. Gets by 3 guys right there, and he still wasn't done. Angelo, you want some work? Catch these hands. Nice little stiff arm, tosses him to the ground. And then goes out of bounds. And here goes another sack here from Chum Lee. Wanted to get a look at all the sacks that they were able to get to him that they had on instant replay just to show what was going on. I mean, look at this. Could probably throw this flat route, but he knows he needs more than this. How much time does he have in the pocket? Literally none. Sturdivant getting killed all game. There goes McManus right off the edge and bow. No time. No time. Once again, shut down. And that's it. That's all I have for coverage here at the end of this one. Well, that being said, appreciate you guys coming through and watching this one. It was a great game. Dreadnoughts undefeated, 4-0 on the season. Miners getting into a rough period right now, 1-3 on the year. Hey, we got more RFL action coming you guys' way at 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you guys tune in. Reload Bowl rematch of the first ever Reload Bowl. Big rivalry there in the ARC East. These guys meet each other twice a year. It's the London Bulldogs versus the Dublin Celtic Tigers. Drake Crowell going at it against Timmy Merritt. Make sure to tune into that. Rob Roby will be calling that. And until next time, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. I will see you guys next time. Peace.